Our first female comic of the night is from Buffalo, New York originally. She's new to Chicago, new to comedy, but she's very funny. I saw her at an open mic about a week or two ago. Please give it up for the lovely and very funny Julia Solomon. Julia Solomon.
Hey guys. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure I had everybody's attention. That was my rape whistle. I'm not getting raped. They handed this to me at orientation. So it's kind of like, welcome to Chicago. Don't get raped. Not that they actually care about the well-being of the students, but because you can't pay tuition if you're dead, you know. But everybody's like, oh, you know what, Chicago's the windy city. There's so many people in Chicago, you're not gonna get raped. But like what people don't get about that is like when you're as ridiculously good looking as me, you know, like better safe than sorry. Like seriously, one time like I got hit on by a priest. Like he was all like, well, did you accept this offering in the name of Jesus Christ? And I was like, that's a really weird name to give to your penis. And, yeah, I was waiting in line for communion, but okay, I'm not naive. I knew what he meant. I can read between legs. But anyways, so even if I did blow this whistle when I was getting raped, which I hope never happens, like nobody would even hear it. And even if somebody did, which they wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't, you know, like nobody's spidey senses would go off and they'd be like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I just think we should all kind of carry around megaphones, because that's pretty clear, because then if I hear like, help, I'm getting raped on 2nd Avenue, I'm going to be like, somebody's getting raped on 2nd Avenue, we need to do something about this, like, now. But like, I'm such a ham for attention, I feel like even if somebody tried to like, rape me, I'd just be like, he'd be like, get on the ground, bitch, and I'd be like, stop it. Stop, stop. That's a funny story. I have a funny story. But another way to avoid getting raped is kind of like, you just need to like, look at things with a different perspective. Like, instead of thinking of it as like, you know, forced sexual activity, it's an unexpected treat. You know? Or you can just like kind of treat the rapist like you do your boyfriend when you don't really feel like doing it. So he'd be like, bitch, get on the ground. And I'd be like, listen, my headache is killing me. I have like 3 midterms tomorrow. I'm just not in the mood. And he'd be like, bitch, I don't give a shit about what kind of mood you're in. And I'd be like, always you. Take, take, take. You never listen to me. Rapists are so insensitive. Like all men, they're all dogs. No, so my boyfriend, the other day, my boyfriend was beating the shit out of me. He's so cute when he's angry. He's so cute. I'm just kidding. He wasn't my boyfriend. But you know, young love is crazy. Am I right, folks? Who's been in love? Show of hands. You know, that whole like pining for someone unattainable and, you know, just waiting to pounce on them and trap them and slowly suck the life out of them, or I guess what people call dating. People are calling it these days. Can't wait to do that. But it's like young people these days play so many games, you know, like don't hate the player, hate the game. And I was like, okay, I don't really care either way, but I just feel like the games are just ridiculous. Like me and this guy in high school, we would play these games, kind of like cat and mouse. Like I'd show up on his doorstep wearing a wedding dress, and he'd call me a crazy bitch. And I'd meet him at a restaurant, or well, I'd follow him to a restaurant. He'd pretend he was on a date with another girl. Just like really weird stuff like that. So you know, I mean, obviously the relationship didn't work because I'm mature. You know, I'm not gonna like go down to his level and play his little games. I mean, like he had a big issue with commitment, and well, he wanted to have me committed. Actually, so, you know, and my health insurance wasn't going to cover that. So fuck that idea. Sorry to bring up health insurance. I know everybody's freaking out about it now. But I was thinking about it, and I wonder if health insurance, they cover medicinal marijuana. because it's kind of, I don't know, controversial if you think about it. And so like I'd go to California, or, well actually, you know, they just made it legal in New York, which is great because everyone's always like, yeah, let's make some special brownies, but I am always in the mood for like some special latkes. And there's nothing like a bunch of high Jews. Chava, Nagila, Chava. But anyway, so I wonder if I could get a prescription because I'm crazy. And so I am. And I just, you know, because it's weird though, because I don't know, it's kind of like, you know, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Because I don't know if, you know, because I'm crazy, I smoke pot, or because I've smoked so much pot that I'm just like insane. I don't really know which one it is. That's kind of funny. Comics can do that. They can be crazy and people like them because it's funny, because you never know if it's a joke or not. So like I can come up here and tell you guys about all the voices in my head that never shut the fuck up. And you think I'm quirky and cute, and then I go home and smoke a bowl and roll up in the fetal position. See, you don't know. This guy's like, that girl is fucking batshit crazy. What the fuck? But another thing about smoking pot is I hate when like you're at a party, you go somewhere high, and like you leave and you come back and you're baked. And it's not a secret. People know you're high. But there's always like that one guy who's like, whoa, your eyes are red. Oh, dude, somebody smells like weed. Oh, munchies. It's like, alright. Or he'll be like, the worst is like, and they'll be like, whoa man, what's going on? What's going on, man? It's like, okay, I just smoked a bowl, asshole, which is not the equivalent of dropping like 8 hits of acid. If only. Am I right? Am I right? So I just turned 19 about less than a week ago. No, a week ago. And I was kind of bummed out about it because I feel like it's just kind of a blah age. 18's so much cuter. Because, you know, when you tell guys you're 18, it's just... See? Sorry. I'm not here to laugh at my jokes or anything. No, but you know, when you tell guys you're 18, you know, first of all, they think like, oh, she's legal, subconsciously. And then even though you're not jailbait anymore, it comes into their mind, and every guy gets off on that because lusting after some like well-developed 16-year-old girl is not, it's normal. Guys love that. Like, 2 more years, man, 2 more years. It's like, that's fucked up. Like, that's fucked up. Okay? Not to promote statutory rape or the Jonas Brothers, but the youngest one, Nick, is like super hot. And yes. Anybody with eyes agrees with me. And I'm just saying I wouldn't not. I wouldn't not, that's all I'm saying. Thank you. You guys have been great. Woo! Yeah.